Okay guys, hi. So thanks for watching. I'm doing a review of the hoodie here. This is the Reigning Champ hoodie, and Reigning Champ is a company in Canada. All their hoodies are made in Canada. Again, another brand I never heard of, but uh, looking into who people said the best hoodies were, this name kept cropping up that this was just the be all end all of hoodies. Usually compared to the American Giant, it was those two names popping up again. And uh, so they're from Canada, but Amazon did have a couple uh, hoodies in stock with free returns and their whatnot. So I did jump on those, and so this is one of them that they carry. This is as it turned out from their fall, they have releases spring, summer, and then fall, winter. They come out with a couple new colors or models each time. So this is from their fall, winter of 2015, and this this hoodie is extremely impressive. This is like a whole nother level beyond all the other hoodies I tried. The fit and the fabric lives up to the hype. I'm very impressed with these Reigning Champ hoodies. So this is the heavyweight. They, like a lot of companies, they make zip or non-zip, just sweatshirts, and they make lightweight, midweight, heavyweight. So this is the heavyweight, so last year this was a fleece finish, and I don't know if you can see, but it's just your average fleece on the inside. And then for 2016 they switched to more of a terry finish on the inside, a loop finish, and I can show you that in a minute here. But just a really nice fabric. So it's really soft on the inside. It's really not that thick, but the outer face is very I don't even know how to describe it, but it's kind of rough but comfortable. It just feels very sturdy, and it feels really nice. And then the cuffs, I think, are really what sold me on these on Reigning Champ, because they're a little wider, which is nice, but they're very soft, and they're tight, and yet they're very stretchy. They're really comfortable too. So these are by far the best cuffs on any of the hoodies I tried, and it's the same way on the bottom. The bottom of the sweatshirt, and I think that's a lot of why it makes it so comfortable. Is there's a lot of give, and yet it holds the cuffs in just enough to make it slim fitting and make it look more fashionable. So I'll just kind of go through all the features on this hoodie first, and then show you a couple other models I got. So these all kind of weighed the same, honestly. This weighed about 2 pounds, 2 ounces. The heavyweight terry hoodie weighed about 2.3 ounces, 2 pounds, 3 ounces. And then the midweight, which I went up a size in, so these are XLs. And then the midweight, I tried an XXL, which is the only model that comes in that size, and that was actually 2 pounds, 4 ounces. So they're all right around the same weight, but just the way the finish is on the outer face of the heavyweights, they do feel sturdier whereas the midweight felt more flexible. So 100% cotton, really nice cotton. These come out of the CYC factory in Canada, which evidently makes clothes for other high-end brands as well, and so it seems to have a good reputation. Now, I don't think these are really pre-shrunk or anything, and people talking that had these hoodies talked about washing them in cold water and hanging them to dry. So that's a little bit of a strike in my book against the hoodie. I guess it'd be worth it to take that kind of care of them, but it's nice to have a hoodie that if you throw it in the dryer by accident, it's not gonna kill your purchase there. So, but the fit out of the box is perfect. I really can't complain about the fit at all. The arms are the perfect length with the cuffs being real soft. They just kind of drape over your hands. The I mean, it's like the perfect length. Not too long, not too short. And again, it just looks very slimming. It's definitely, the fit is more of a slim fit on the longer side. So if you're short or real round, I don't know that you would think the fit is so amazing. But if you're kind of taller and skinny, or just thin in general, not a big gut. So you can see if I really relax my belly, then it doesn't look quite as awesome. So it's right up against there. But if you have that kind of straight up and down build, these are really the ideal fit. I'm so impressed with how they wear. So the sleeves, yeah, like you said, the sleeves are the perfect length. They're long. That's about where they come to on my hands, and just about the perfect length for me. The cut is kind of odd. They're all flat lock stitching, so that's nice. And then, so the way they cut it, you can see the seam there. The front is just a regular seam, so there's a seam on the top, and then the arm is set in there. But then the back of the arm is more of like a raglan cut, so there's no seam here. I guess I never really saw the big reason why they did that. I mean, I guess for when you're reaching forward, it would give you a little more flexibility. But it works fine either way. The zipper is it's a nice zipper pull, actually. It's kind of funny the way it's wider at the bottom. I noticed it the first time I tried it, that it's really easy to grab. The zipper goes up and down easily, and it's actually a two-way zipper, so you have another pull at the bottom, and then so that's, it's not a life or death whether that's there or not, but it's always nicer to have it than not have it, so that's cool. Pockets are good. They're kind of taller, and but yeah, they're comfortable. I still think they could have maybe another inch or so of depth or width on them, but they're good as is. The hood is another great part of these hoodies. It's a big hood for the size, for how slim they are. They give you a really big hood. It's a two-piece hood with the seam down the middle, but you can see it really comes forward. So a good length forward, and the height is pretty good. It's not pulling on the back of the neck there. The only thing I don't really like on most of their hoodies is just white ties. They're not, and I think the color matched pulls look a lot classier. But it's just a style thing, I guess. But yeah, and the hood again is kind of lined in that real soft fabric, so it's a really heavy hood, but it just feels really nice on there too. Yeah, the pockets are bar tacked at the bottom there, so that's like, I forget which other, I think American Giant did that too, just for a little extra sturdiness there. So this was the first one I tried on. I did try a large, and that was really tight. So this is the XL, heavyweight, and I'll show you. So then I wanted to try kind of this color is really nice. It's kind of a two-tone heather. I think they call it engineered charcoal. So real nice color. And then I wanted to try, they had a black one for this, like the fall winter of 16, and this was an all black heavyweight hoodie. And so this kind of solved the problem of the different colored hood pulls. And so you can see here, the zipper is black, the hood pulls are black, so everything's the same color, which I like a lot. And I will say I've had black stuff metal before, and the color will wear off after a while. So that's one thing to keep in mind. But it does look really clean, all in black like that. Again, the nice slim fit there. There's a little tag on the side that says Reigning Champ. Now I will say this hoodie, if I had tried this on first, I would not have been as impressed. It's kind of odd. The cuffs and the bottom of the sweatshirt is a little different material. It's still a ribbed material, but it's not as amazingly soft as the first one, as the gray one. The same way with the hood. The hood is a little lighter. The fit is still about the same, but it's a little lighter. It's not quite as soft on the inside. And and then the inside, so they switched from a fleece. They still make a fleece hoodie called the Tiger Fleece specifically, but all the rest of their hoodies are now a terry finish. But this heavyweight one is it's really strange. It almost felt like a loofah when I first put it on. It's kind of a rougher finish, and I was expecting something amazingly plush, I guess, for a terry finish in my head, and I put this on, like, wow, this is really rough on my skin. Now trying it on again now, it's not really scratchy per se, but just not that amazing plushness that I was expecting. That was more like what the Midweight. So the Midweight terry is kind of more what I was thinking. It's it's a smooth fabric there. It's very comfortable. Now the thickness is about the same. This has a different outer face. It's a softer, more flexible fabric. So it's a little floppier. And so, yeah, appropriate for midweight. And this is the XXL, and this is the only hoodie that they make in that size, is this midweight hoodie. So, I mean, it's definitely a little looser around the midsection. I don't know if part of that's just due to the fabric too, but it's starting to get a little too long for my preference, longer in the body, and of course the sleeves are a little longer, which is nice too, but it's starting to get to be that super long hoodie look, which I'm not a big fan of. But yeah, so that's the XXL. These are a whole nother price point, along with being a whole nother quality point. So the midweight goes for, the prices are in Canadian, but they translate to about $125 for this hoodie, the midweight, and then about $150 for the heavyweight hoodie at retail. And so, like I said, Amazon had a couple models, but the other two I got right from Reigning Champ's website, which is, I mean, it's fine. The ordering process was fast and they shipped it quickly, but the returns are really tricky. You only have 7 days to open a return from when you receive the hoodie. So 1 week there, and then after they email you the number, the return number, it has to be shipped out within 14 days, which or else your return is denied, and everything has to have the tags on it and whatnot still. So it's a pretty tight return process, that 7-day window from when you get it. So you just have to keep a close eye on that if you do order it right from Reigning Champ. But other than that, these hoodies are really extremely impressive, especially that gray one from the 2015. Yeah, just a whole nother level of fit and finish compared to all the other hoodies, including the American Giant that I tried. So if you have the type of body, that tall, slim fit, definitely check them out because they are very impressive. Okay, well, hope that helps you out, and thanks for watching.